Glad to have you with us in Norfolk, Virginia, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. Fans have been collecting outside SB Ballard Stadium since this morning and looking forward to get this one started. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the Uconn Huskies. The Monarchs will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Connecticut's offense will get first crack at it today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskies are rolling down the field. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Flowers. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Uconn will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell me.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Here's the handoff.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
Jackson gonna throw it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Uconn will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Uconn going back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Lost one deep down the right side. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. And a heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. On the move, it's Flowers. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Burton. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Give to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls and fires complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Now on 3rd down for this offense. The inside handoff. And a short gain here in the 1st quarter will come to a close. That's the end of the period, and Uconn has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. The lead now 5 here in the 2nd.
And this one started out kind of bizarre, haven't it? Like you got the defense that put 2 on the board. Now the special teams adds 3. All we need next is the defense to score. And wait a minute. Hey, guys, are we in Iowa?
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. get things started on this drive from the 24. Plows through the defense. Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Brown wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets it to him on the screen. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Trying to bull his way in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Under fire. Looking to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Now that's a throw and a pocket presence that will have scouts buzzing about this dude.
That's exactly what coaches talk about when they talk about pocket presence. Hanging in there, understanding I'm about to get hit, but I need to make this play down the field and give my receiver a chance. Unbelievable effort.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. It's Porter.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's brought down, good pickup on the play, but not quite to the 15-yard line. That's where he had to get for the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw it. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Off play action. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line. Brown will throw it. Fires it incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He's got it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And on first down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
On to kick it away.
The kick is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Takes the handoff. It's Flowers. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Turning it on! He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Jackson will throw. Pulls it in. It's Flowers. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Gets the back moving. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They punt it away on 4th down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll run play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1.
Offense facing 4th down.
Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be the turnover on downs.
Got it in the middle. It's Watson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Makes the catch. It's Parker. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Uconn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Quarterback on the keeper. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Thomas. Bulldozes his way through. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Butler. At the 40, there he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. He stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. They boot it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The lone back's got it. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. They go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll give it to the back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football?
Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. Touchdown, Huskies. He got a step and just dusted the field.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. Brown wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Working that left side now. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 45, on his way. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. To the air on first down. It's caught. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.